Aquarius, welcome to your Astroflower reading for the month of July. I'm calling it Apply July. So it's applying your joy that you should have found out about in joyous June and applying it now in July. And it seems like for everybody it's a bit of a learning curve or application sort of into the new paradigm. We've really got to start. Now we've chosen the new paradigm. It's like choosing new clothes. It's now you got to start wearing them out and about, and wearing them in life. Let's just see what's going on with you with the overall energy here. Fair exchange. This is coming up for everybody, and this could well be, like a fair exchange with your spirit. This is what I'm getting more than anything else. A fair exchange with yourself. Not necessarily with the outside world. Yes, it could well be a case here that what you put in is what you get out. But actually, you're going to get more out of what you put in. And I think this is where the application of your spirit, which I just seeing on your readings, you've really been fine-combing your spirit over the last sort of 6 months or more. And you're really getting into the flow of this. And it's now putting it into action, this fair exchange, this application of you and getting the success of the positioning that you have been putting into your life. I think that's that fair exchange. It's a fair exchange within you more than anything else. And I think energy is up for this. It's sort of saying you deserve this. You deserve the results. With the relationship side, you get the hangman. This is your karmic path. So how you apply this now, I think you've seen this over the past month, how you apply yourself within the relationships that are around you. One size doesn't fit all. Scenario here, and I think you've been learning about that, and now seeing it's applying your karmic path is actually being able to apply the way you see life, which may well be slightly different to the outside world, to the rest of the people that are around you, but people will be coming round to your way of seeing things. That's how I feel like the karmic mission is for you to stay true to the way you see things in life. And it may have seemed that the way you see relationships, the way you see love, the way you see emotions might well be different to the people that are around you. But I think people are going to come round to seeing your way of thinking in a way, or at least understanding your way of thinking in a sense where it allows that fair exchange to happen at a much easier, free and relaxed level. In the first week, this is where people are going to start seeing things in your favor. You're going to get success, you're going to get recognition, you're going to get your righteous place. And I think you've been teeing this up, as I said, for the last sort of 6 months. And in July, as you start applying it, I think this is what's going to come through to you. And you're going to feel very, not necessarily regal, but like a champion within your life. Because you're championing your cause. That's what I feel like here. And I think in the first week here, I think you're going to get that recognition from the world that is around you. And the abundance that is going to build into your life. Because all of a sudden, when you do get this recognition, people will sort of turn around and kind of say, hey, look at Aquarius, they've got it going on. People are going to come there and say, like, Aquarius, do you fancy doing this? Do you fancy doing that? So, it's going to open up a lot of opportunities. And it's realised that actually you've got a lot of resources within you to adapt or to interact with multiple types of relationships around you. And that's within your couple, within your family, your friends, your community, every sort of sense. You're going to have the resources, emotional resources, physical, energetic, spiritual. You're going to have all the resources because you're standing true to who you are and being the champion of your cause. you're going to have, or in the second week, you're going to feel like you have, the world at your feet in a way. Not that everyone's giving you adoration. It's not that, because I don't think that's what you're looking for. I think it's recognition more than anything else. Through that recognition of people kind of going, oh, look, look at this, there's Aquarius there, look at that, that looks good. When you get this recognition, that's when you start really sort of moving on. In the third week, then with this newfound abundance within you and this recognition, this resilience, this resourcefulness, this champion sort of energy that you have, you're going to be opening up to the Knight of Wands. It's going to open up lots of social things, which is you're going to be very rhythmical about. You're going to have lots of appointments, lots of opportunities to be that champion, to really live that lifestyle, and to be really connected with a lot of people that are around you. Obviously, you need to be cutting some wood, maybe. So, it's living that. It's living those sort of like that very sociable and energetic sort of life. It sort of kicks in the third week, and it's been for everybody. It's kicking in the third week. The third or fourth week really does seem to be, it's maybe a case of getting on your motorbike more than anything else. And the outcome is the 9 of Pentacles. From your resources that you have within you, all of a sudden it's breeding fruit all around you as you are connected to everything. And it's not just that, all the fruits are there. It's like one fruit is available, and then once you've eaten that fruit, oh look, there's another fruit now that's available. Oh, I can eat that, and now there's another one. And it's connecting with people and in communicating with people, I think, in regards to relationships, is really within your favour here. It's going to open up a lot more doors to have very sincere relationships. This is what I'm getting, where all of a sudden you may have 1,000 friends, and you're gonna, it's like everyone sort of says, like really close friends is gonna, it's gonna become really defined here. Close members of family and stuff like that. I think it's really going to take form and take shape, and I think you're going to be really fulfilled in your relationship side here. There's a lot of pentacles. There's 2 wands and 2 pentacles. There's no cups here at all, and there's no swords. So it's all about interacting and physically getting on and doing things. Applying in July, there is no doubt about it. On your financial side, I think it's the time to sort of not look to the past and what didn't work, and look to the future and what does work. I think that's really important here, and I think this also ties into this fair exchange as well. Realizing that it's got to really work for you, not just going after the prize, going after the let's say like I should do lots and lots of sports, and say like I should do lots of 100-meter running and 200-meter running. So I was very good actually, not to blow my own trumpet, but but it did take training, and sometimes you can feel yourself when you get better over a period of time. And I think here is recognizing that you are going towards better situations, and yes, you're going to better your past. So therefore, do not be disappointed about your past. Just realize or recognize what didn't work for you, and go on to the things that really work for you. And as I say, it's not really about the prize, it's actually progress. This is what I'm getting onto the sports sort of thing. I should enjoy the idea that I used to progress in things rather than just winning a race. I could win a race, but I may do, compared with my times, I might not have done as quickly as I could have done, and I would have been disappointed in myself. And this is what I'm saying here. I think you should get into the idea of progressing on your journey, and it's not necessarily of getting more money, but it's getting a promotion, it's promotion that's coming more than sort of more finances. So if you're in a job or something like that, it's all about sort of like the promotion. Don't look at the past and, you know, any disappointments in your past. Look to the future and get in tune with yourself and enjoy it. Yeah, so that's on your karmic path there. Let's just see what's going on in the first week. I'm gonna laugh because this has come out so many times for this week, and it seems like this is a repetitive theme for a lot of signs. Yeah, you could say it's procrastination, waiting, and this is what could well be the disappointment as well, that things are not really kicking in for you. I think it's to do with timing, and as I've been explaining it on the other signs, and I get a similar sort of feeling for yourself as well, it's that preparation, which is those two wands there, that is in place. It's now taking that one wand and going on that journey. But you don't just jump on any old bus. You might have to wait around for the right bus going to the right place. So it's basically waiting in line or waiting in life, looking at the rhythm in life and kind of go, and there's the time to interject, and there's the results I get. Okay, good, this is working. And this is the time to interject, and realizing your timing in the situation of how you interject in the journey as you go forward, and being passionate about it as well, allowing your passions to really open up for you. But yeah, it could be seen as procrastinating, but I think it's more of a case of the first week here is observing what is going on in the world around you, which will allow you to position yourself and interject into the marketplace, such as jobs, your business or your projects, in a much more productive way. Yeah. Don't worry about what could have been. Start putting your passions in, and I think this is the week where you start doing that. I think in the relationship side you start understanding that it really is a motorbike. I just love France. They just love their noisy motorbikes. It is the weirdest thing in the world. If there's anything that French people like, and I love the French, you know, but there's one thing they like is noisy low cc motorbikes. It is the most weirdest of things. But anyway, looking to the future, taking that cup. So once you take that cup, you can then add it to that cup there, which is the future, your pathway. The universe will put in as much as you put in. If you start realizing that and saying, okay, this is the past, it's spent, like those 3 cups on the ground there, this is the week where you put your heart into the situation and start really opening up to the possibilities of the future. Don't look to the past, look to the future. Okay? And I think it's, you know, you can't change the past. You can only create the future. They're determined, aren't they? And I think they're sort of saying, get on your horses. I think that's what the energies here is sort of saying, Aquarius, don't wait around, get on your horses. Don't cry over spilt milk, get on and do. I think that's what that's all about, you know. I love life, even when it's annoying, because it helps you out. And that's the, you know, don't be disappointed that they've ruined my sound. I'm not going to get disappointed about it. They've actually contributed to it, which is brilliant. And that's if you approach it like that, that disappointment there is just going to turn into absolute joy. And I've seen that these last 2 weeks here is a transformation week. Yes! Yes! You know it! This is that transformation. This is that 3 of cups that is the disappointment there. That 3 of cups, which is feel like you're being a little bit unfairly treated, not by, by the universe and by the world and everything. And all of a sudden, it's coming good. And that's what that fair exchange is all about. I think the universe is kind of sort of saying, recognizing the work that you've done, and it may have taken you to sort of kind of say to the universe, kind of going, well, what's going on? I put the work in. Where's the results? And you're getting it in this 3rd week. It is a celebration. It is the coming together in regards to your progression rather than the goal. This is what I'm talking about. Otherwise it would be like the 3 of Pentacles. But here is like a networking, a coming together of passionate, of heartfelt passion with you and other people in the workspace, which actually makes you feel like you're progressing on. And this is where you come out to the King of Pentacles. A beautiful card for you here. This is abundance in everything. You've got the Nine of Pentacles, which is next to it. It seems like your relationship side there is now helping as well to bring forward the results in your material world as well. And by the end of the month, you may even get this job offering here, or a new contract for your business, or, you know, the go ahead for your projects. And all of a sudden, you're going to feel like you have got everything. You're now feeling very secure through the knowledge of what you've understood from the past, because that's what the King of Pentacles does. He's reasoned things in the past in order to create his abundance. And this is where you're heading to. It's absolutely lovely, Aquarius. Really looking forward to your month. Really looking forward to your month. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so let's just do a bit of clarification with the Light Seers cards. I do thank you very much for being here with us. Do appreciate your support for this channel, subscribing, you know, commenting, clicking the bell. You can even buy me a cup of coffee. I have also opened up personal readings, which you can get by clicking a link below, and you can choose the formula of the reading that you so desire, and you can book it up and everything. So it's because I'm getting inundated with people asking for private readings. I can't organise it all, so I've taken on an application which is helping me to organise my private readings. So you can reserve that in the link in the description below. Let's get on with that. So thank you very much for being here and everything like that. With the Six of Pentacles, you get the Page of Pentacles. This is opening of that pathway. Opening towards your goals, understanding the medium-term rhythm of life, sort of like the rhythm that is the seed to fruit, rather than the long-term plans. But yeah, it's investigating this. It's all about knowledge and understanding, really, of learning about something. And you're learning to cultivate that fair exchange, that sort of abundance within yourself, so you can provide abundance for everything that is around you. And that's what the energy is encouraging you to do. With the Hangman, you get a leap of faith. I think this is a case of, it's a it's a make and break sort of scenario where you've put it out there. This is who I am. This is what I'm like. This is my point of view. And it's a bit of a leap of faith. Some people might turn around and sort of say, oh, I don't like that. But I think in general, I think most people are going to turn around. I think everyone's going to turn around and say, fair play to you, Capricorn. Oh, Aquarius. Fair play to you, Aquarius. I do apologise for getting it on, sort of thing, you know. And it is that leap of faith. It's believing in yourself. And this is where the belief comes through, the conviction of your courage to be who you are. And with that conviction and courage that is within you, it does breed that sort of success that's coming through in that first week. And it's going to make you feel a lot more confident about life. And when you get that confidence about life in regards to your relationships, this is when the abundance is going to start coming to the fore. I think people are really going to start offering a lot of things. Here we go with the devil. The devil is in the detail. Could be that. I think here is the devil is offering you opportunities here. It's tempting you in life. I'm not sure that the temptation is worth it. You know, you could see an apple tree in somebody's garden and say, those apples look really juicy. And you kind of go into their garden, sneak into their garden and take an apple. We've all done it as kids. You know, that's what I grew up in. I didn't grow up in a world of telephones. I grew up in stealing apples from people's gardens. Well, I didn't really do that. I did a lot of other things in London. But anyway, the devil here, you know, so you go into the garden, you take that apple and you eat it, and you take a bite out of it, and you kind of go, oh, it's a cooking apple. It's not good to the taste. So I would be just wary about, you have a lot of attention coming your way, and I would just be a little bit wary about the things that people may be offering you because you're getting recognition. And, that leap of faith there is believing in yourself, because it's very similar sort of thing here. The Fool card is very similar to the Devil card here. They are both holding on to this crystal. They've got, this person here knows where this leap of faith that they want to do. And with that leap of faith, this is what, the relationships are offering to you around you. I would just make sure that people are sincere when they're making offerings to you within your relationships. And if they are, then yes, explore everything, all the details of what is going on, basically. With the Knight of Wands, you get the Moon. I think this is where it's similar to what you got here, actually. I think because you've got this abundance and you've got the security within your relationships and stuff like that, I think people that, it's going to open up doors to sort of socializing activities, doing new things, being very passionate about life. And it's going to open up things that maybe you haven't even thought about as yet. And, you might be at, say, like a barbecue somewhere, and someone says, do you know what, I love canoeing. And you kind of think, do you know what, I've never done canoeing. And it may turn out to be a real beautiful, passionate thing that you could love to do in the future. And I think there's a lot of, things that come to the surface where you are very passionate about life and accept opportunities and engage in opportunities. I think this is in a way of, you exploring avenues in life that you haven't really explored before. That's in the third week. In the fourth week, you get the Nine of Pentacles. I think this is being the best example of who you can be here. I don't think it's about conflict. I think this is more sort of like a conflict within yourself. Being true to your point of view, to what your position that you've taken, and learning how to do that in a very abundant way, in a very tactful way that encourages other people to reflect, encourages other people to better themselves. And I think this is what, in a way, the Nine of Pentacles is what you've got to offer to the rest of the world as much as the world has got to offer to you. It is going to propel you into being the best example of who you can be. Okay, let's just have a look on this on the material side. On your karmic path, you have the with the Five of Cups. I think you have the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands. I'll get there in a minute. It's a lot of wands, actually. A lot of wands. Anyway, it's very passionate for you. I think here is you're carrying too much from the past. It's slowing you down. It's being a bit of an anchor. It's being disappointed in your progress is slowing you down. The reason certain things didn't come off is because you should be doing something else, maybe. And letting go of that sort of judgment that you have upon yourself, letting go of that severity that you cast upon yourself, I think is a good idea. With the Three of Wands, you get the Two of Swords. Yeah, it's a difficult choice of what opportunity to take here. I think when you do take that decision, when you do recognise the most evident path for you, and that brings in a fair exchange for you within the scenario, that's when you're going to know at what point you need to interject it into life in order to get the best out of it. But you're not going to know until you make the decision to do it for the first time. Once you do it for the first time, the next time you're going to have confidence to do it again and do it better. And that's what I mean about success in progression. And you could well become a leader, a real figurehead in all of this. And that's what could well be that Three of Cups is all about. It's noting the progression in it. On with the Four of Cups, you get the Lovers card. I think this is falling. I think the universe here is sort of saying, come on, Aquarius, you know, look to the forward, you know, future, and fall in love with your path, fall in love with your progression, fall in love with your evolution within the material world, within this, you know, logical evolution that we're going into. You're getting it into harmony with yourself, falling in love with energy and how it works within business, how the vibration works within business to progress and to help you to progress and help the collective to progress. It looks like really a beautiful sort of thing. And with the Three of Cups, you get Two of Cups. This is what I'm talking about, getting in alignment with yourself. And I think by the third week here, you get this job offer or this contract for your business or whatever, and the accordance for your projects. And you just feel totally at one with yourself. If you look and project to the future, and let bygones be bygones, or let the past be the past, as it were, or learn from the past, so you can actually, you know, get a lot more out of your future. You're going to really step into harmony with yourself, and that's what's going to bring in that abundance to you. That is what is when you're in total in harmony with yourself, and combining your forces with the forces of energy, so a fair exchange can actually happen within your life. The energy or the universe really starts paying back a lot for you. That's when the abundance comes through, and you get this call to mission. Get on your motorbike. With all the motorbikes we saw earlier on, just get on, just get involved, get on. You know, and I think with that, I think this progression within your material world, which in a way should be the goal for you, is going to make you know that this is your righteous path, or this is your call to mission, this is where you should be going, and it's now time to get on your bike and go ahead and do it. And that is where the abundance is going to allow you to actually do that. It's going to allow you to, it's almost as if like you're doing a job in order to open up or get enough abundance so you can do another business later on. That's what it feels like. And yes, I think this abundance and this opportunities that is being, or this pathway that is being opened to you, is because you've applied yourself in the life. Absolutely brilliant. Thank you, Aquarius, for being here with us. I have done the collective reading, which you can find on our channel. You know, I will see you at the weekend for the weeklies. Thank you for all your support that you give to this channel. In the meantime, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.